Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more content on the channel. In today's video, we're going to play some more Rise crossover. So, guys, as you may know, right, with the latest update, they've added in hunter ranks and stuff of that nature. Today, I thought I'd come back to the game and actually become officially an S rank hunter. And we're also going to try our hand at getting a couple of other things, most notably a G rank Deadu, my brother. So, hopefully, you guys are excited to watch the video. If you want to support your boy and show some love, then be sure to drop a like on the video itself. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, yeah, I've been laying low and getting to some plays with the bros, cause the pros got a pro with all under control.
Alright, so we are in game, okay? The first time that we played this new update, we actually went ahead and got ourselves to E rank, so we're not starting from the very bottom, even though the E rank is technically the bottom, I guess you can say, right? So ever since the last video that we posted, right, which was, you know, centered around the update and stuff like that, guys, they've updated the game. It was like a minor like update. It's nothing really crazy. Definitely not something that's worthy of like making an entire video for. But one of the most notable things they've done now is in the shop. As you guys can see, they have an instant destroy game pass now. So this works very much in the same way as the instant arise. They cost the same amount of cash or Robux as well. Conversely, you can actually go ahead and use your tickets if you would rather use tickets to actually buy the game pass. So basically, the instant destroy, it automatically destroys units for gems whenever you have obviously the auto destroy enabled down over here. So you can either have auto arise, auto destroy, and that'll do it for you. Because remember before, when you killed an NPC, you had to go to the NPC's like circle and actually destroy it. Now you won't have to do that. So that's really OP if you want to farm gems really quickly. So in about 5 minutes or so, there's going to be a new dungeon that's going to spawn in. I hope it's you know, the Black Clover, the Lucky Kingdom dungeon, because we haven't even touched that dungeon yet. But in the meantime, we're going to get started on this new dungeon over here. So again, we're currently rank E. We're going to work our way up to S. Let's get this started. And let's hope that we actually get a really good dungeon when the dungeon spawns in. Every 15-minute intervals while we're doing this as well, after we get out of here, we'll also be doing our attempts at getting Deadu. I think the game has so many players right now because since they added in Deadu to the AFK chambers, people just really are trying their luck AFK. As opposed to, you know, playing in game with getting a G rank Deadu, because it's a 0.01% chance. I know I tried when the Deadu had the 2 times event going on, bro. I AFK'd the game for like 13 hours, 10 hours, something like that, and I couldn't get him. You know, actually talking about which, I got a mount, so I got the tiger mount, which is like a 1% chance to get, but. I mean, I'll equip it. Oh, actually, you can't adjust any of this while you're in here. All right, well, let me not waste any time because the timers in these rank up dungeons are very strict, okay? Our first dungeon that we did, you guys saw basically that we were on the money with our completion time, even though we were rushing through this dungeon. It's actually insanely difficult. I think we literally had like 30 seconds left on the clock. But by the way, let me check out my shadows real quick. I want to make sure. Okay, we almost have a full team of Deadus, by the way. Obviously my Deadus are double S rank. I have yet to even acquire a G rank Deadu. I don't know if any of you guys have gotten one, because I feel like G rank Deadus is like the holy grail. They really are, but I don't know, maybe we can get lucky one of these days. Maybe even in this video, who knows? You know what would be nice in my opinion, now that I'm thinking about it? It wouldn't be nice if for dungeons they added a room tracker. So like, you know how we have like enemies left and then the time left at the top center of the screen? I think it'd be nice if they implemented like an update to where it says current room like 1 out of 20, like for example for the rank up test or whatever the case is. That way you actually know how far off you're from completing the dungeon. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know if you guys also think that as well, because as it is right now, like I'm rushing, and I know that hopefully I think I'll be able to complete this rank up dungeon here, but like, I don't know, I'm just mindlessly, like aimlessly, like just going through the rooms because I don't know how much I have left to go. And inherently, that suspense could be maybe what the devs were looking for with these dungeons. But I don't know, I think it would be nice to have a little tracker and stuff like that. Maybe even for it to be an option that you can toggle on or off. I think that would give people the best of both worlds. So if you like having the suspense of not knowing if you'll beat the dungeon, how many rooms, how big the dungeon is, you can do that. Or if you want to see you know, how many statistical thingies are in the dungeon, then you can see it for sure. All right, guys, here we go. We made it to the end. We actually had a lot of time to spare this time around. What the heck? I feel like we got that dungeon done quicker than we got the, you know, first dungeon we ever did for a rank up. Nice. Yeah, this is actually hysterical. So, you know, we spawned in, right? The dungeon is in the grass village. I'm gonna show you guys, right? I think it should be illegal for this to happen in the game. I'm not gonna hold you to it. Watch this. All right, so like I said, right, we are in the Leaf Village. We just gotta figure out where this dungeon spawned in at. Oh, there it is. It's right at the spawn. All right, so check this out, right? It's an E rank dungeon. Like, why would you want to, like, bro? Oh my gosh, man, I cannot, bro. It should be illegal for there to be E rank dungeons or gates to spawn in, bro. Like, what? If you guys take a look at the leaderboard now, we are rank D, so our rank up was successful. By the way, let me check out the rune shop. Let me see if the runes are the same ones as O. Yeah, they definitely are. So I was under the impression that this rune shop, when they added it into the, you know, the game in the last update, it was going to be more so of a thing that, like, literally every couple of hours it would refresh and give you different runes, but it seems that the same runes are always available here. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take on the next rank up dungeon. Still 20 runes, but this time around we're fighting grass village enemies. So if they're going to go ahead and use different enemies depending on the dungeon, I wonder what's going to be like the enemies that we face on the S rank dungeon. Is it going to be like Bleach, or is it going to be something else? And to be honest, dude, these guys are kind of strong. Like, they're definitely, like, I mean, the other guys before in the previous dungeon, I was able to kill off myself, but not on these guys. These guys are going to have to be killed by my shadows. So this is kind of concerning, because it's going to affect the speed at which we are able to clear out this dungeon. But I mean, we should still get it done technically. But like I said, I don't know. We'll see. And this is just, you know, the rank C dungeon basically, because that's where we'll be after we complete this, hopefully, you know, God willing. So just imagine once we get to the A rank and S rank, it's gonna be crazy, but we're gonna make it. We're making good progress. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot that I was talking to you guys about that little update that they did since I last showed you the main update. You know, obviously bringing in the Black Clover stuff, like the Lucky Kingdom. So basically with the second part, like the little small update they did, they've made it so that your ranks now affect the overall damage that your sword does as well. So remember, ranking up, the whole use of this beyond like the visual like prowess of like, oh hey, I'm an S rank, is that you get 5% at every rank up. You get 5% additional damage for your shadows, but now that 5% also stacks and applies to your sword. So I think that's pretty cool. Also, if you remember, when the original update first came out, they made it so that, you know, auto attack, when you had it on, it wouldn't auto arise your own like shadows to attack. You had to manually click that. They reverted that change. I guess people hated the change. I'm not really quite too sure, to be honest with you, but they were quick on reverting that change. And also now, if you go into the top right hand corner, you can click menus and you can actually click update logs, so you can see what they fix for like fixes in AFK or what they implement in updates. I think they need to make this a lot easier to look at and more pleasing to look at. Right now it just looks like kind of like, I mean, it gets the job done, don't get me wrong, but they could definitely streamline how that looks, in my opinion. They probably won't, but it would be nice, you know, if they could clean that up a little bit. But yeah, that definitely is gonna help a lot of you guys that don't have access to the Discord server, because for some reason a lot of people have like issues joining the Discord server. So you can check up the update logs in game just to see what they've put in there. Obviously, I wouldn't like expect these update logs to be as in-depth as they are on the Discord server, but they should pretty much cover everything they should for the update, if that makes sense. All right, guys, so Pain is the boss right now, and he has 6 billion health. Okay, pretty quick kill, to be honest with you. So yeah, dungeons are definitely getting tougher. We cleared that one with 3 minutes left on the clock. I think to make this a little bit easier for us, we probably need to get a better weapon. So we need 447 or yeah, 46 billion cash overall. So we're gonna try to get that real quick. Plus, we need to level up one of my Deadus. Actually, 2 of them. Like 2 of these guys are low levels, so that's gonna affect our DPS as well. And we better, like, it's better if we do this anyways, because, you know, we need a better sword. And additionally, in about 3 minutes time, the Deadu Island raid is about to start. So let's just chill out here real quick. Oh, and by the way, let's check out this new tiger mod, because I believe this is a brand new mod entirely. So there you go. That's how it looks like. Yeah, the animations are pretty decent. Like the idle stance is kind of weird a little bit, but looks pretty cool. Pretty fast. It's a little bit faster than the monarch horse that we have, so that's, you know, that's decent. Okay guys, so the raid on Deadu Island has started. We're gonna go ahead and head over there. Good news is also that after completing this raid, we should technically have, you know what, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna go full sweat this video. I'm gonna go boot up my alt on my laptop so that my alt can stay on the private server, and then like once we finish the raid on a pub server, we can hop on the private server. But I don't know, like we're already like, dude, we're rank C already, okay? So I don't know how much longer we're gonna keep grinding this out, but I don't know, I guess we'll see. What in the actual heck? Oh great, I think I bugged out. Oh no, never mind, we're good. All right, here we go. It's time to cook, chat. Good luck us. Maybe we get you know, a G rank Deadu, but I'll settle for another double S rank Deadu, my boy. By the way, I get so frustrated in pub servers when I'm like doing the queen, because I feel like nobody actually attacks the soldiers and stuff, and then you have to be the one doing it, and it's like, bruh, like I'm not your maid, bro. Like, you know, like it's annoying, bro. But whatever, I digress. Okay, so we managed to get a queen. Is it a double S? Let's check it out. No, it wasn't a double S. It's just a regular S rank queen. All right, I'll take it though. You know, I'm not ungrateful. So by the way, notice how the cutscene now is just Deadu spawning in as opposed to the queen dying. So they decided, for whatever reason, I guess people were complaining, but they decided to take out the death animation for the queen, so only the spawn animation for Deadu actually plays now. Okay, guys, my DPS is actually kind of climbing up. Oh crap, I think I stopped attacking for some. Oh yeah, there you go. But my DPS is kind of climbing up there, bro. We're almost hitting a 4 trillion total DPS, which is pretty good. I believe, like, this is the ironic part, right? Like, let me go into my index real quick so we can confirm this, but I'm pretty sure that a G rank Deadu is literally gonna do trillions of damage. Yeah, so just one of them is doing what my current entire team is doing in terms of damage. So that's why people water at their mouth when it comes to these G rank Deadus, bro. Like, they're so freaking OP, bro. All right, guys, Deadu is about to be killed off. Let's hope, let's pray. Come on, can we get a Deadu? I believe we did not get him. Ah, well, it is what it is. So we're gonna take a screenshot with this guy because he wanted to take a screenshot real quick. Dang, homie's been grinding, bro. He's already S rank. Oh, and by the way, I've been using my I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'd rather use my exclusive content creator code Dragon. Right, because I've been using my my code Dragon, which is not that bad, but I'd rather use this Dragon. It looks cooler. So I know I did say that I wanted to get the best weapon currently available in the game, well, at least from the shop, and we will do that, but I want to run this dungeon because I feel like I'm running behind schedule, brother. You know what I mean? Let's see. So our next rank is going to be B rank. So same you know, concept applies. You got 20 total rooms, it's a dark dungeon, and it's the grass village. Good luck to us, my boy. And while I run this dungeon, I'm gonna be eating food. You know, I'm actually doing things in the wrong order, to be honest with you. I probably should, well, I don't even have time to eat my food. Oh man, because I gotta dash around so much. But yeah, I probably should have just AFK'd the weapon first, ate my food. Whatever, it is what it is, man. We'll make it work. All right, guys, we made it with 4 minutes to spare. So we ran this dungeon a little bit quicker, and there you go. We are now B rank. Let's get on out of here, and I'm gonna grind for that new sword, my boy. That way, I don't have to wait for my shadows to actually kill off the enemies. I can just kill them off with my own sword. So let's get to grinding, my boy. All right, guys, so just finished eating my food, and as you can tell, we have basically, hold on, after this one other kill over here, we'll have 500 billion yen, or cash, whatever you want to call it in this game. I'm not gonna lie, you might be, you know, thinking that, like, bro, like, if you attack the mini bosses with the bigger guys, you'll get more, like, money, but I don't know. Depending on your DPS, it's quicker to kill the small guys, and you get faster cash that way, so let me go ahead and buy this. There you go. It's the current best weapon in the game that you can buy from the shops at the very least. And then we'll go ahead and equip it. I'll go ahead and unequip my skin so you guys can see how these weapons actually look. They look pretty decent. Nothing really crazy, but you know, obviously we're gonna stick with our weapon skin here. And with that being said, guys, we are going back to solo leveling cities so we can continue ranking up. So we're currently rank B. Rank A is next. Then after A, S rank. I don't know if the game has double S rank. I could have sworn I saw people rank double S, but I think S rank is the absolute max. But again, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. All right, check this out, guys. We are now going to be doing One Piece. Okay, so the dungeon enemies are from the Deadu Island. This is for the A rank test, and we have 20 rooms, 10 minutes total. Let's see if we can get it done. The reason why I'm signing, I guess you can say, is because the One Piece enemies have like billions of HP, so I don't even think that my weapon is gonna make a difference here, and it definitely isn't. Like, it's just that my shadows are able to catch up with me as far as me dashing around. But yeah, the weapon is not gonna help us out. Oh my gosh. All right, well, if you want to, and if you have the time and cash, you can get the weapon. It'll help you from like being unranked all the way up until you get to B rank. Once you start getting to the A rank test, like, yeah, as you can see, you're gonna have to depend on your shadows. And by the way, I'll show you guys real quick. So remember, we get 5% damage increases when we rank up, right? Our Deadus did 227 trillion damage when we were unranked. I believe that's the base damage that they come with. And now they're at 352 trillion. I mean, trillion. Imagine that. Holy. holy, my boy. But no, yeah. So overall, so far, just from the rank ups we've gotten into the video thus far, we're talking about an extra like 130 trillion. I mean, oh my God. I'm just... Hey man, maybe I'm speaking into existence. Once we get out of this, we got to do the Deadu Island raid, because I don't know. I think maybe we might get a G rank Deadu, my brother. The way I'm talking about these trillions, boy. All right, but yeah, no. Like I said, you're talking about an additional 130 billion or so damage that per Deadu, mind you, that you didn't really have to do much for. All you had to do was do these dungeons, rank up, and that's it. So it's really worth it to rank up, and I highly recommend you guys do it if you have the time. It doesn't take that long at all. All right, guys, so excuse me. Mihawk is the boss here, and has a couple trillion HP, but nothing that we can't handle. There you go. We're officially in A rank, baby. Let's see if S ranks is next. Yeah, this is easy. Oh, wait, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. We got to go to Deadu Island because the raid just spawned in, so hopefully these guys haven't killed off Deadu just yet. I doubt it, because it literally started 3 minutes ago for me. So yeah, they're probably finishing up with the... Why is that one guy leaving? But they're probably finishing up with the queen, if anything. Wow. Actually, just wow. These guys, yo, these guys have problems, yo. Goddamn sweats, chat. Did they kill it already? Oh my God. Damn. All right, yeah, they definitely... I asked them in the chat just to make sure, but... the heck, bro? They already cleared this out. Bro, how the hell did they clear this out in 3 minutes? Like, these guys are just like sweating, bro. Like, relax, man. Damn. And I'm not gonna lie, I was so busy being a fat ass and eating my food that I didn't get a chance to boot up my alt account and have my private server running. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. All right, chat, here we go, right? Our next rank is obviously gonna be S rank, right? This is our next test. 20 rooms, 10 minutes, and it's gonna be One Piece related. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's about time. It took me about an hour and change, maybe a little more than that, but we got it done. Kind of. I'm saying we got it done, but I don't even know if we'll clear it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure. Actually, by the way, didn't I enable sub cutscenes? Interesting. I think that setting enables disable the sub cutscenes. This will make sub cutscenes invisible to you. Huh. So I think that's the cutscene for the death animation and stuff like that. But I definitely disabled the skip loading, so I don't know why the loading screen is still visible sometimes, but whatever, twin. We're gonna get this started. And yeah, they definitely didn't adjust the damage or the health for these enemies, given that it's an S rank test at all. So it's still the same like values for the HP of these units, or enemies, excuse me, as it was when we were taking the A rank test. So hey, let's get it, twin. Easy dubs here. All right, guys, we are on the Mihawk boss now, and this should be it. After this, we should officially be in S rank, and there you go. We should have gotten like fireworks and stuff like that to make this grandiose. I don't know, it feels like a little anticlimactic, to be honest. It's like you kill Mihawk and it's like, that's it. But as you guys can see, we are in S rank, baby. So before, like I told you, our Deadus were doing 227 billion damage. Now they're doing 381 billion damage. So roughly a 160 billion damage increase to every single Deadu in our squad. Additionally, if I go to items here, this weapon by default I think does like maybe like 2.2 billion damage, maybe less than that, I don't really remember. And now it's doing 2.75, so it should take you roughly about an hour of grinding to go from like unranked to S rank. If it's worth it or not, like, it's totally up to you. What do you think, man? You know, like, that's a lot of damage, a lot of extra damage you're doing just for you know, spending an hour in game grinding something out. And yeah, max rank is S rank, right? I thought we could have became S rank, but I guess not. I mean, well, double S rank.